What if I told you, the same process that saves your life after an injury could also be silently destroying your health? Heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, brain fog, autoimmune problems. They all have one hidden connection: inflammation. Most people think inflammation is just swelling or pain, but the truth is far more dangerous and far more important to understand. By the end of this video, you'll know what inflammation really is, why it turns against your body, and how it quietly makes you sick even without symptoms. What is inflammation? Inflammation is your body's defense system. When you get a cut, infection, or injury, your immune system sends white blood cells, chemicals, and blood flow to protect and repair the damaged area. That's why you see redness, swelling, warmth, and pain. This is good inflammation. It means your body is doing its job. Think of it like a firefighter. When there's a fire, firefighters rush in to save the building. But what happens if the firefighters never leave? Acute versus chronic inflammation. Acute inflammation is healthy, short-term, happens after injury or infection, heals the body, and goes away once the job is done. Example: a swollen ankle after a sprain that heals in a few days. Chronic inflammation is dangerous, long-lasting, low-grade, often painless, and slowly damages organs and tissues. This is where problems begin. Chronic inflammation is like a fire burning quietly inside your body, without smoke, without alarms. Why inflammation makes you sick? When inflammation becomes chronic, your immune system stays constantly activated. Instead of protecting you, it starts attacking healthy cells, damaging blood vessels, disrupting hormones, and slowing metabolism. This leads to insulin resistance, gives diabetes, damaged arteries, gives heart disease, joint damage, arthritis, brain inflammation, depression, memory issues, and immune confusion, autoimmune diseases. The scary part: you may feel normal for years before symptoms appear. Common causes of chronic inflammation. Most people think inflammation comes from illness, but modern lifestyle is the biggest trigger. 1. Processed and sugary foods, refined sugar, white flour, fried foods, and artificial additives. These foods constantly irritate your immune system. 2. Chronic stress. Stress releases cortisol. Too much cortisol, immune imbalance, inflammation. 3. Poor sleep. Lack of sleep increases inflammatory markers in the blood. 4. Belly fat. Fat tissue releases inflammatory chemicals. More belly fat equals more inflammation. 5. Lack of movement. Sitting too much slows circulation and increases inflammatory signals. What is silent signs you may have inflammation? You don't need pain to have inflammation. Common hidden signs include constant fatigue, brain fog, frequent headaches, digestive problems, joint stiffness in the morning, difficulty losing weight, and frequent infections. These are not normal aging signs, they are inflammatory warning signals. Why doctors call it the root of disease? Modern science now recognizes inflammation as a common root cause behind most chronic diseases. That's why controlling inflammation slows aging, protects your heart, improves brain function, and strengthens immunity. Treating symptoms without reducing inflammation is like mopping the floor while the tap is still running. Inflammation isn't your enemy. Uncontrolled inflammation is. The good news: inflammation is largely reversible with the right food, habits, and lifestyle changes. If you want the next video on how to reduce inflammation naturally, like this video, subscribe, and comment anti-inflammatory below, because understanding inflammation could literally change the course of your health.